It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
10 yards.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Back to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
Ball on the
9.
27. Here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
This caught right side by Worthy. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Chiefs take over first.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Noel Williams is there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Yellow.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Yellow.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Slot man in motion left. He'll give it to Dobbins. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvick. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. This is 3rd and 6. They'll try and run the option left. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 46-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get forward for a couple. Jeffrey Bossa there to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. 65, go.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. To the 20. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Big play for KC. 59 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jared Wiley, touchdown Chiefs. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now a throw here. It's backward. He might be looking to throw this. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Up the middle they go. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
3rd down, they'll go with the counter to try to pick it up. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Now this time he'll set up to throw. The open man is Atkins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones. In there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Moore going in motion. Now a little pop pass. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. That one, taken in to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17
First and 10.
yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on second down. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Yellow.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, KC. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10.
Chiefs 10.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening as the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Let's go.
They motion the slot man left. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Man in motion heading right. On the ground, here's Goblin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
10 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
That is into the hands of Wicks. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Here's Harvey. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
13 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Moving left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Ready up.
3rd and goal.
Ready.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Ryland's kick here is good. Broncos are out to a 21-10 lead.
Chiefs 10.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Fall down these two. Fall down these two. Our side.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. Third and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. Here's Dobbins. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Yellow. Our side.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Here's second and 3 to go.
Yellow. Yellow. Our side.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. 11 yards on the connection there, and the Chiefs have a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. My time.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
No, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. A run with Dobbins. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That one caught Devon Valez. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 1. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for our Broncos.
They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Broncos.
At the 23-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. The throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 1-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Harvey, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yellow. Agora. Vai sair.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Yellow, yellow. Vai sair.
A run now on 2nd down. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Broncos are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Terrell.